The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. Got a man open, that's Harry. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. The shotgun snap for Newton. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
The 39-yard line.
Key 26, key 26. I get fast. Watch the run, watch the run.
From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
20. Gun. Here we go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Michel. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake to Michel, now Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Newton. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Newton on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Damiere Byrd, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Newton. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 6.
2nd down and goal. Newton flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hakeem Butler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. An option handoff here to Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there.
The 46-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead.
Jackson.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
3rd down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And a Raven first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 6-0 our score after 1.
Patriots 6. Ravens nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
J.K. Dobbins.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's It's now 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Patriots 6. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Michel, they toss it out right to him. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step. Or not, many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Newton to Michel on the screen. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. It's caught. Nelson. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi with his first career NFL touchdown. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Patriots 13. Ravens 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
To Devin Duvernay.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson going to run. He can't get him down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. They'll roll, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson on 1st down. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Patriots 13.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now Newton on 1st down. Caught by Nelson left side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Come on.
3rd and 2, Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hakeem Butler, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Patriots 20, Ravens.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the option, it goes to Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
On 1st down, Dobbins. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
For Baltimore. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. Man open left side is Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They run the option as Jackson will hand it to Ingram. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the Patriots 13-yard line.
On the option, Jackson will keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Demir Bird on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet.
There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Ingram. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Patriots 20. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Newton eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. Got a man open. That's Harry. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now a first down throw for Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A throw by Newton going to be caught by Harry. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again is Newton. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Again, Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Newton to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
31. Patriots.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Jackson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
From the end zone, Newton. That's out to his running back, Michel. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Run to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up a third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Newton's
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Down to Inigo's Jackson, and that should seal it.
Tonight's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Ravens, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.